Fala galera, continuando aqui nossa série de Dragon Age, de Veilguard. Passada aí conseguimos nosso necromante, né? Um especialista no imaterial. E agora nós temos muita coisa pra falar aqui com a galera, então eu vou adiantar isso agora. E depois a gente vai pra principal já, provavelmente. Tem que dar uma parada de enrolar um pouco aqui. Isso não tá sendo rascunhado, tem um surro nessa parede, estou de olho nele. Tem que tentar enrolar menos com missão secundária, então tentar focar um pouquinho nas principais.
Nev, settling back in.
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Agora ela fica assim. Não quer enturmar mais com a gente. Só porque a gente não ajuda
Why do you run
pessoal
around
dela.
in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Converse com a gente, Teste. Sua mãe disse alguma coisa? Teste, deixa a Neve em paz. Converse com a gente.
Tosh, what's going on? Something is clearly bothering you.
My bet's on mothers and dresses.
It's just something my mother said the other day. That I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy.
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
Não tem a ver com vestido, não é verdade? Nari pode usar vestidos. Podemos parar se você quiser. Não tem nada a ver com o vestido.
This isn't about the dress, is it?
No, it's... I don't know. She always says stuff like that. About how I dress, how I act.
And?
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Daqui é a missão
This is stupid.
que a galera anda
Forget I said
reclamando na
anything.
internet, mano.
Hey, it's not stupid. I do like being a woman, but if you don't, maybe that's something to think about.
But what does it mean?
It could be about your mother's expectations, or about how it feels to be a woman and Kunari. Or maybe it's being a woman, period.
How would knowing that help? It won't change anything.
Some of my friends in Minrathas talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at, I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Tash e Nive aprova. Eles vão falar com... Esqueci o nome dele. O maluquinho do demônio.
Lucanis.
Lucanis.
Where is he?
Pergunta, onde é que está Lucanis? Olha, tem um negócio aqui. Deixa eu ver, tá aqui pra cima? Não. Onde está Lucanis? Aparentemente tá lá pra frente. Falar aqui com o Darwin. Temos que conversar com muita gente aqui.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Você é um bom pai.
Well, you get high marks for effort.
He's toying with me. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. There've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weisshaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
Como Weisshaupt.
I've heard about Weisshaupt. Never been there.
It's a
Falei
giant
certinho.
fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
Quais são os tipos errados?
And just how, wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun, right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Por que ele está irritado?
Has your first warden always been, well,
A stubborn bastard?
one way of putting it?
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elganon and Gillenine won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
Prefiro a prisão.
I'd rather take my chances in prison.
It's not all bad.
When does it get good?
When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
Gente do crime é sempre assim. Todo mundo merece isso. Espera aqui. Gente do crime é sempre assim.
Once a thief, always a thief.
Yeah? Is that experience talking?
I'm just saying I'd watch my back if I was a warden.
When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kinda like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden has a ring to it.
How about we
Apoio.
quit while we're ahead? See you
Tem que
around.
dar mais valor ao Manfred. Quem mais falta conversar aqui? Com a Belara. Vamos lá. Eu devia ter feito isso no vídeo passado, né? E dei uma enrolada mesmo.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that, it's kind of mean.
Insulte o arquivo também. Mostra quem é que manda. Como assim?
I thought it was just an archive. How can it be mean?
The creator, its creator, I mean. An archive spirit takes on the personality of whoever makes it. Which, okay, that's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Acho que com arrogância.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
O que foi a gente?
What do you mean by that was us?
The Dalish call them that. Forgotten Ones, I mean. I don't know what they were before. You weren't supposed to speak their names or else they'd come for you. Remember the nursery rhymes? You know, unlike the upstanding Gillinane or Elgernon. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Perguntar sobre Solas, Evanirus. Solas.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the
não é
Evanuris,
dele.
he will spare a thought for Fenharel.
Muito sobre Evanirus.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
As for possível.
You've got a chance to learn more about our people. Go for it. Just be careful and try not to break anything.
Right. Thanks, Rook.
All thanks must be given to Anaris, for he will cast down the oppressive Evanuris and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Beleza, e agora tem que falar com o... É Emerick, não lembro o nome do cara. O nosso necromante ali, né? Aqui com ele.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
De onde veio o corpo dele?
Where or who do you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
Quão inteligente ele é?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Pra você também, Manfred.
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
Posso pular essa? É sinistro. Não vou fazer escolha aqui, não. Eu quero acreditar.
It's got to bring back a little peace, at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Beleza, já foi mais um, agora só falta um. Apenas um. Podemos seguir com a nossa vida. Falar com Solas.
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Mandar um rancor chega.
Spite,
Botar a ordem.
stop. You're not taking Lucanus through the alluvion.
I could, if you'd move.
So you can take him where? Off a cliff, or worse?
How did... Rook? Dash?
You tried to walk through the alluvion in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
A fé não é solução pra tudo.
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
Magia pode ajudar.
We do have magical experts here, you know. Once we put our heads together, we'll figure this out.
I already talked to Nev and Bellara. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Pronto, agora podemos falar com a Sola. Com o Solas. Com a sola de sapato. Vamos subir aqui, né? No altarzinho ali. Não, nesse altar. Quê? Assim vira arrependimento. Ah, é o que a menina deu, né? É o que a menina da Inquisição deu.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
É, eles traíram a gente. Minha não. Velador, é bem ruim também. É.
There they are, the elven creators. I used to be jealous of the Dalish elves, because they got to learn all these stories I only barely knew. Now I get to see the truth of it. And it turns out, the truth is awful.
Awful is an understatement. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
Ele não está bravo à toa. Ele não está bravo à toa.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
A lembrança falsa de divindades testemunhou a primeira lembrança do Fanharel. Procure mais estatuetas do lobo. Ah, de várias que a gente pegou, a gente coloca e vê. Ah, interessante. Não sabia dessa.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Did Mythal call Solus love?
Aí tem uma discussão sempre que eu olho a
That's what it
memória.
sounded like.
Legal.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they expressed things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
Acho que não. E é óbvio. Talvez, mas isso é óbvio.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Conte a lenda.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away, then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Solas foi preso num soro, Solas estava preocupado, Solas se sentiu culpado.
Okay. Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Como assim assassinada?
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
A única divindade boa morreu? Ele se culpa.
Solus tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight, but he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Uma lembrança do nosso erro. Testemunho a segunda lembrança. Pô, mano, é legal esse negócio de... Pô, ele faz você meio que desvendar a história, tentar entender você mesmo aqui, né? Vamos dizer.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power!
You will pay the final price for this betrayal. We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Então aí mostra como se tivessem várias divindades, né? Não só esses dois.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Elas fez o que pôde.
Honestly, looking at this memory, I think I'm with Solus here.
even as he destroyed our people's world, locked away who we were?
Our gods were using the Blight. I think the Elven Empire was burning down one way or another. And it's clear he wishes he'd done it differently. That's why he's ashamed of this memory.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Eu ainda acredito no Criador, não se abale. Tá. Confirme a fé contínua no Criador, não se abale por isso. Pare como alguém que não acredita no Criador. Isso não é problema nosso, deixar de lado dúvidas sobre o Criador. Também me preocupa, tenho a mesma opinião e preocupação que a Harding ao descobrir isto. Sinto muito que isso doa, fale como alguém que não acredita no Criador. O que importa são as lições, não dê sua opinião pessoal sobre acreditar no Criador. Vou concordar com a Harding.
I'm right there with you, Lace. I believe in the Maker. If it's all just ancient elven stuff and there's nothing else, that's a lot.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
I know, but that's a change to, well, everything we're supposed to believe in.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The elven gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Falta 3 ainda, mano. Porra. Terceira lembrança. Caralho, mano, não acaba. Olha o tanto de lobinho que eu peguei.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
Eu sou espírito? Até que é legal isso. Nosso segredo já era. Mandar nosso segredo já era.
We hid the truth for as long as we could, but yeah. Balara Davrin and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny.
I don't know. Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this one.
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
Quero causar mal.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves...
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
O povo titã foi ferido, idiotas. Isso deu início à guerra. Não vai ter, o povo titã foi ferido.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Carai, mano. Quarta lembrança. Pronto. Aqui a gente já não tem mais memória. Acho que a gente teria que ir lá pra encruzilhada e encontrar o resto. Mas eu não farei isso agora. Cadê? Vamos pra cá. Aqui coisa de facção, não sei o que. Eu acho que eu vou ter que começar a focar só agora se aparecer missão de... dos personagens mesmo, tá ligado? Deixa eu ver o que ele aplica. Aplica fraqueza e detona supressão. Quem é que é? Detona enfraquecimento. Caramba, mano, tipo, tem dois malucos. Mano. Foda, não sei o que colocar, tá ligado? O ideal seria esses dois. Porque eu consigo tanto aplicar... deixa eu ver aqui a habilidade dela. Aqui ela vai estar só detonando, né? Um negócio, as minhas habilidades, ela dá... Eu quero achar uma parezinha da hora, tá ligado? Não, é aqui em personagem. Ó, aplica esgotamento. Eu tenho duas que aplica esgotamento. E uma que detona supressão. Tá, aplica esgotamento, detona supressão. Então, seria legal alguém que detona a supressão, tipo a Nive. vou... Mano, a dupla, mano. É a dupla dinâmica, porque as duas tem coisa que eu posso aplicar. Não, mas aí fica... Devia ter pego o Canis, talvez. Porque aí ele detona o meu esgotamento lá,
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
Como que vocês estão aqui?
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
A iniciação da guarda é ruim. Okay.
Become a warden, hear the blight. And people assume crow initiations are intense.
I assumed they were murderers.
Oh, I walked into that. So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
Vocês estudam a podridão?
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Não, a amostra vai ser nojento.
Samples. That's gonna be... gross? That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight. And watch for Darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
Beleza. O que você tem na loja?
Need something?
Um presente pra ele. Vamos pegar. Tem um escudão. É.
You're here to help.
Nossa, esse daqui tá liberando quase nada da região, hein? Quando a gente tá andando.
All right. Let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
You've been to the farmlands? There's a family. Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Beleza, se estiver no caminho, a gente
Lavendel
faz.
Village. This can't turn out like Demeter's Crossing.
Well, it's
Tem
still
alguma
here.
coisa, né?
And I
Dá pra
want to help.
explorada de leve. Outra missão aqui.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure One day he just disappeared. Could the blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Ok, mais uma missão.
I wouldn't be surprised if damage from the blight stirred something up.
It can't hurt to check. It'll save Evka and Antoine the trouble.
There. That's our blight boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
I've seen how Antoine performs experiments. He'll need more than one.
Watch out left!
Esse aqui não deixou a amostra. E tá bloqueado. Caramba, aqui a podridão tá foda, hein?
Got the sample.
2 de
We're getting
5.
there.
How do you know literally everyone?
I don't know literally everyone.
Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the crows, the wardens, and the chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
It feels like a lot of people.
Já tô aqui, né? Vamos... Vou ver o que tem aqui.
Barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed.
The enchantments are recent.
What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands?
Vou pegar aquele baú ali. Caralho, tá escorregando, hein? No caminho aqui. Sei que eu devia estar na principal, né? Eu falei que é pra principal.
What's that sound?
I don't think it's the blight.
Ué. Caralho, quanto cristal aqui, mano.
This is the cursed man.
So creepy.
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
Nem tava perto pra tomar esse dano. Esses cristais aqui são chatos, hein? Ué. Olha, tá aqui forte com esses caras, né?
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here? was
Beleza,
that?
agora sim.
I heard it too.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
Vamos lá, faz aí o rolê.
The cellar.
Anotação do culto venatório. Você deseja ir para Underfells? Faça como quiser. Leve qualquer pessoa que seja tolo o suficiente para seguir você. Quer perseguir uma teoria complicada que seja. Você é livre para voltar ao lugar desolado que quiser. Mas não espere meu interesse ou apoio.
Stay on guard.
Diário de pesquisa. Nada interessante, nada digno de nota. Como podem saber? Ninguém estudou Underfells como eu. Será que acham que meu interesse está em postes e vigas ou qualquer outra coisa com que eles zombam de mim? A mansão tem valor até hoje. O Lord Gaspin encontrou mais do que um mero tesouro, tenho certeza. E quando eu oferecer esse poder perdido à divindade ressurgida, nem mesmo a Aélia ou a Zara competirão comigo em estima.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Veilguard.
This demon, it feeds on obsession.
Mandei uma necrose. Tô com... Não, tá carregado não. Tá em choque, fela da puta. Mandar o combo aqui. Acho que eu dependi. Defendeu. Vou só ver, é melhor. Ah, dá nem pra equipar pra lutar porque eu tô em combate.
So the Venatori wanted treasure, but found a sealed demon.
I wonder how long it's been here.
Let's look
Vou
around.
criar arma pra mim. Mensagem final, a porta, todos esses dias, esses longos meses, só para isso. Só para isso, eu fiz. Nós temos um acordo. Não, eu. Nós temos o que queremos. Nós não. Eu vou selar o caminho. Eu não posso.
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met.
Anotação de Lord Gaspin, não deveria haver segredos aqui. A porta, ela me irrita. Ela é minha e eu vou abrir caminho através dela. Sou o Lorde desta mansão e o segredo dela deve ser revelado a mim.
If the demon was the
Última anotação de pesquisa. Esta é a minha descoberta. Minha chance de provar meu valor. Pessoas da região falam de uma maldição, mas estão erradas. Era poder, eu sei. Não consigo passar pela porta, mas acho que algo está vindo atrás de mim. O que será,
At
que
least
será
we've kept it
meu?
away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastian know.
Beleza, vamos voltar lá aqui agora. Pra missão principal. Eu não devia ter desviado. Consegue ver aqui, minha filha? Demorou, mas abriu. Caralho, é melhor que o meu. E o meu é único. Foda-se, vou trocar. E que esses itens únicos eram o pica das galáxias, né? Aparentemente não, tem item melhor.
Grace, you grew up among humans, right? Do you believe in the Maker?
Darkspawn. Everyone ready?
Bate em mim não, filha da puta.
Got it. First at Demeter's Crossing, now Lavendel. This could be the whole world.
Acho que eu vou enfrentar essa podridão, mano. Isso aqui.
Blaze, you grew up among humans, right? Do you believe in the Maker?
Here we go. Move! Just stand there.
Caramba, mano, ele fica explodindo, velho. Nossa senhora, me cura. Caralho, o bichão. Aí tirei o escudinho dele. Tomei. Cura.
Get clear.
É o seguinte. Aí. Eita porra, o que tá acontecendo com a câmera, velho?
Get out of there.
O foda é que ele fica explodindo, mano. Perfeito, vamos mandar esse estouro aqui também. Pegou em mim. Caralho, bicho chato, cuzão.
Ready to go again. Don't stay there. Took him down clean.
Caralho, mano.
Get clear. Whatever you say. Get clear.
Caralho, mano, esse bicho é muito chato, mano. O bicho da podridão é chato, velho. Porra. Droga, eu tava sem habilidade. Necrose nele nem funciona. Estourar aqui com ela. Cura, Bilada. Senhora. Especial de novo. A luta demora tanto que eu consegui lançar meu especial 2 vezes. Mano.
One champion at a time.
We're getting good at this.
More essence.
Beleza. Bora seguir com a missão aqui agora. Vou aproveitar, né? O negócio tava na minha cara ali, eu não vou fazer, tá ligado? Mas bloqueamos mais um TP. Tem muita cura nesse mapa, né?
Better be ready.
Daqui a pouco eu upo de novo a Forja lá, mano. Acho que ali eu fiz um atalho do túnel.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Tem coisa ali, hein? Vou pegar a amostra aqui.
An ogre.
I think it knows we're attacking the boils, and it doesn't seem happy about it.
We need to stop it.
Ai, filha da puta.
Nice one, Rook.
Quem precisa de balista pra pô. Nossa, tem tipo muita coisa de podridão aqui, hein? Tá, algum lugar por aqui tá tendo que quebrar, mano. Deixa eu ver. Tá ali pro outro lado o negócio. Tem um baú ali também. Aí. Oxi. Esse baú tá... Nem sabia que tinha baú trancado nesse jogo. Cantação sobre a família. Eu vou encontrar uma amizade perto do poço. Bati lá em cima. Bati lá em cima. Mas a mãe disse que ainda não está se sentindo bem. Estarei em casa para o jantar. Eu chegar do campo antes de você, vou começar a trabalhar.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
This can't be all that's left behind.
Take a look, Ballora.
Perseguição. É. Diário da Emília Voss. Eu vim pra cá, eu precisava pensar sem que ele estivesse me observando com aqueles olhos. Ele pode fazer isso? Ele está nos campos e de todas as baboseiras absurdas diz que uma podridão está chegando. Mas que ele está pronto. Ele só precisa continuar cavando. Ursa apareceu mais tarde, mas algo no que ela disse. Ela também foi levada? A porta está trancada por fora. Por fora agora. Quando isso aconteceu, estou ouvindo a água pingando. Não consigo sair a tempo.
They knew the blight was coming, but how? And what went wrong after?
She thinks the others were possessed.
Entrar nessa casa aqui que tem um baú. A minha é melhor ainda. É a última mostra da podridão.
That should be enough to study.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Por aqui vai que a gente encontra mais baú, né? Sério? Demora pra dar um target nos dois itens, tá ligado? Aí eu dou esses pulinhos.
Light gummed up the entrance. Think we can cut through.
What was I talking about? Grace, you grew up among humans, right? Do you believe in the Maker? Come to think of it, I don't know anymore. But I don't think an indifferent god is better than an evil one.
Opa, peraí que eu vi um item ali, hein, brilhando. Calma, calma. Deixa eu pegar antes que eu esqueça que eu vi. Um negócio aqui pra entregar, né? Entregar essa missão aqui pra ele.
Rook! Always good to see people return. Means they're still alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse? Was it... Did the blight wake it?
Less the blight and more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor. We stopped it.
Huh. Well, we all knew something wasn't right. And thank you. There's one less evil to worry about.
Beleza, aumentamos o elo aqui. Me pergunto se eu devia andar com a Neve, tá ligado? Pra tentar aumentar o elo com ela, já que tá no ritmo mais lento, né? A escada aqui. Deixa eu ver uma coisa, a outra missão eu não completei, né? Tá aqui, né? Ah, eu tenho que encontrar o resto dos bilhetes. Não sabia. Ah, depois eu vou voltar lá, falta só 2.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First, Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
A gente encontrou algo mesmo. Como é que eu vou saber? Até eu convencer você.
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
Você não vai ouvir, vai? A gente pode se unir.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weisshaupt and do so.
Maluco, cabeça
That went
dura, velho.
poorly, even for a talk with him.
Levaram bronca, desculpa, hein. Levaram bronca, desculpa, né? Perdão.
It's my fault you're in trouble.
He's never really liked us.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Missão concluída, algo de errado. Antoine e Épica tentaram convencer o primeiro guardião de que a podridão mudou e as divindades foram responsáveis, mas ele não quis escutar. Não era o que a dupla esperava, mas não iam desistir. Apesar da ordem de voltar para Weisshaupt, o Antoine e Épica prometeram continuar investigando a podridão e avisar se descobrirem algo.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Peraí. Tô nível 27, né? Vou pegar esse daqui, que eu falei que ia pegar, né? Todos. Vou pegar esse daqui também. Cadê o mapa? Mano, tem só essa missão. Eu vou completar ela aqui rapidão. Dar um TP. Mesmo sendo aqui do lado, né? Um TPzinho pra ir mais rápido.
That's a problem.
Diário da Ursa-Voz. Um eco sempre responde. Ele também sempre ouve. Como agradecimento por limpar os quadros, ele está fazendo questão de me preparar. Nada precisa mudar. Os dias não precisam mudar. Papai estará nos campos e a mamãe se sentirá melhor. A voz dela também está no pulso agora. Só precisamos ter tudo pronto antes da podridão chegue. Ele está certo. Estava certo sobre os pássaros mortos. Está certo sobre isto também.
This echo made promises and then... Do you think it took them all?
Tem um negocinho do lobo aqui.
Another Fenarel altar.
Lá. Cadê o lobinho? Cadê o lobinho?
This was farmland.
Like where my ma lives.
Aqui em cima. Como é que eu vou subir aqui? Como é que eu subo? Eita porra.
Trouble scouted.
Droga, ele aqui não esquiva. Acho que já sei. Ué. Como é que eu vou pegar aquilo dali, mano? Ah, aqui. Caralho, não tinha percebido que é só ela levantar isso daqui. Isso é foda.
Trouble nearby.
Ei, que saco, tem que ir aqui do lado. Não? Ué. Ah, acho que tem uma ali dentro que vai vir pra essa do meio. É isso mesmo. Inspeções do campo do Rupert por voz. Cavei o campo sul, cavei o campo próximo, não cave novamente, continue andando. Ele tem um desejo, um poço, e ele o dirá novamente. Verifique os campos, está lá. Eu sei que ele está certo, não posso sair ainda. Cavei o campo sul, cavei o campo próximo, cavei o campo sul.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It made promises it was never gonna keep.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
Tá, vamos lá pro poço.
Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well.
Sealing.
It's done.
No more echo. For now.
Tem que entregar lá, né, agora. Isso mesmo.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It, got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. The stories. But it was sealed.
And it is again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
Pronto, apenas um eco completado. Esse mapa não é muito grande não, né? Não, tem mais coisa sim. Um atalho. Tem até um baú ali. Não, ele é grandinho sim, ó. É que eu que não explorei direito mesmo. Cadê a missão? Voltar pra casa aqui. Compartilhar nossos pensamentos com a
Rook,
equipe.
just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weisshaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
Deve ser a divindades.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
A oficina é a guardiã pode ser aprimorada aí. Apesar de não tá usando, né? Mas é bom saber que dá pra upar. Mais um upgrade ainda. Máximo de 10. Aumentar a cura se a gente fizer o upgrade nela. Ele faz o upgrade nos status só, aparentemente, né? Encantar a mesma coisa. Alguém quer falar comigo aqui? Tem coisa com Darwin. Provavelmente para dar o presente lá pra ele. Tem 3 missões secundárias aí. São missões provavelmente dá pra estreitar relacionamento com eles.
Good taste.
Falar aqui com a Harding.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
Orzammar has requested I stop harassing their citizens with my talk of dwarven magic.
Decepção.
Damn, that's a disappointment.
Well, I'm not gonna find my answers in Orzammar. My contacts had no idea what I was talking about.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Se Orzammar mentiu.
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kalsharak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
Vamos falar sobre Kalshorak.
I'm curious about Kalshrok's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalshrok was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
Horror.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors...
That the dwarves of Kalshrok had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
O que a gente faz?
How do we get in touch with these Kalshrok dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Beleza, então conseguimos aí mais uma missão com ela. Aí agora quem é que tem que falar? Belara? Não, Belara não. Belara tá aqui com a Nive. Temos que falar com a Tesh e com o Emeric. Aqui, itemzinho, né?
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
Legal que com ela, as missões que a gente pegou já com ela não enrola, né? Ela só fala, tô indo lá, quer vir? Acabou.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
Ok. Vamos falar com Solas agora. Eu acho que no vídeo de hoje eu não vou focar nessas missões secundárias. Como eu falei, eu queria dar um foco nas principais, mano. Eu já ter perdido um tempinho aí no início do vídeo, né?
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weisshaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weisshaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
Já provei do que sou capaz.
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
Se eu mentir, o líder é um idiota. Uma parte do grupo, sim.
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
A few of them?
We've even got a Grey Warden on the team now. Davrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet, as I feared.
We're making progress.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
Correr ao primeiro guardião. Continuar conversando, deixar a guarda tentar. Correr ao primeiro guardião.
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanuris once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the First Warden.
If not that, then what?
For necessário.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
Fala mais sobre os dragões.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Ele parece ser terrível. Isso vai ser a ruína dele.
What about Gillinan and her dragon? Pride and ego can blind someone. We can exploit that.
By contrast, Gillinan was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
Como esses seres falavam.
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that? If they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Tem mais alguma coisa?
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Usei o mapa, o Eluvian do farol para o Weisshaupt. Tá, beleza. Deixa eu ver essas cartas aqui, tá falando que tem coisa nova. Mensagem da fronteira, a luta pelo sul. Rook, estamos em circunstâncias que levaram o nosso encontro, talvez não fosse as que nos teríamos escolhido. Fico feliz em termos nos conhecido. Eu soube que você soube do que você fez pelo Varric, claro. E a Harden falou e continua falando muito bem de você. No entanto, o maior voto de confiança veio da Morrigan. Ela sempre soube ver quem pode ver o mundo mudar, mesmo que essa pessoa ainda não saiba. Então, foi ela que sugeriu que nós nos conhecêssemos. E como sempre, ouvir o conselho dela acabou sendo a decisão mais sábia. Infelizmente, eu trago notícias ruins. Os ecos do ritual dos solas e das divindades escapando, disparando pelo sul. E o cheiro da guerra está bem forte no ar. Em Orleis, uma facção dissidente da nobreza se aliou com o culto venatório e atacou as forças da realeza de Orlais e os fortes fronteiriços de Ferelden. Os corsários Antan importunam os navios que saem de Ostwick. Nas regiões selvagens do extremo sul, a podridão apareceu novamente. Foram vistas grandes quantidades de criaturas sombrias perto das ruínas de Ostagar. Mano, será que se eu tivesse ido pra... escolhido a Nive na hora lá das cidades, o culto venatório não estaria vivo? Será? Mas disse pra você deixar o sul comigo, e eu mantenho essa posição. Compartilhe as notícias não para pedir ajuda, mas para lembrar que você e seu pessoal não estão por conta própria. As divindades agitam os mares de Thedas, mas o povo continua firme e resoluto. Cuide das divindades no norte, e eu vou garantir que o sul se cuide sozinho. E quando tudo isso acabar, vamos brindar a vitória. A primeira bebida é por minha conta. Carai, cartas. Ficando um eco. O Rook foi o guardião Rodri e o guardião Jane dar uma olhada no poço. Nós nos certificamos de que ele ainda estava fechado. Firmamos a terra ao redor. E o guardiã Iona, ela é uma maga, disse que colocaria proteções nele. O eco está enterrado por enquanto, mas nunca desaparece por completo. Onde quer que ele tenha ido, se você o encontrar de novo, tome cuidado e não escute tão de perto. Escrever na cidade de Nevarra. Rook, professor Volkarin. A vigília está enviando essa carta por mim. Eu sou o homem que havia sido escravizado pelo culto venatório. Meu nome é Claudus. Obrigado. Desejo muitas bênçãos e você impedir. Amém. Parece ter muita coisa aqui, não. Eu disse que ia ver as missões, né? Aqui ó, tem as 3 missões de personagem, né? Mas eu vou para Weisshaupt. Tá, o Darwin é essencial. Ele detona enfraquecimento. Precisaria que alguém que aplica. Mas aí ninguém comba comigo, né? Aí, infelizmente, ninguém comba comigo. Não sei se eu quero ir com ele, não. A Belara aí, que eu gosto de... da gameplay dela. Apesar de que a cura dela pode melhorar, né?
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weisshaupt? The Wardens aren't prepared for that.
The gods are going straight for the throne. Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
Sem problema. Faça valer a pena. Faça com que paguem. Sem problema.
With pleasure.
Time to see what this letter opener can do.
Who gets to tell the first warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
They've got an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the Dalish.
Ours should go right to it. Probably. I think.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weisshaupt nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Take out a god. End this today.
Mas isso não vai acabar hoje. Eu acho que é o armazém da ferraria.
This isn't the vault.
Oh, crap. They moved the alluvian.
Eita, acabou com o Eluvian.
It didn't break.
You call that nice and quiet?
Sorry. Catch up when you can.
Darkspawn outside.
Uma criança escondida.
Darkspawn? In Weisshaupt?
Just outside the door.
Stay out of sight.
Mila.
Sit tight, Mila. We'll be back.
The Maker curse you!
Clear him out.
Don't let them near the girls!
Sounds to me like a battle outside.
Quase pegou a outra flecha em mim. Hoje eu tô dependendo desses caras, hein? Tem que ter mais finalizadores, mano. Sempre o mesmo acaba ficando chatinho.
Okay, that's all of them.
At least it wasn't ogres.
You know your Darkspawn.
My dad's a blacksmith for the Wardens. Who are you?
Rook, we're here to help. Do you know Antoine and Evka?
Probably in the war room. I can show you.
Isso, deixa uma menina, uma criança aqui correndo no campo de batalha, né? Que beleza, o que pode dar errado?
Oh no! The door's blocked!
Is there another way?
A secret passage! Come on!
Oh, damn.
That's Commander Janos. One of our best.
He didn't go down without a fight. When did the Darkspawn show up, Mila?
Just a while ago. They started climbing the walls.
You should stay here.
I can't. I need to find my dad.
There's worse than Darkspawn on the way.
And walls won't hold it back.
Colete cinzento, precisão. Força. Eita porra.
I wield the power of the blight. Today, you face the finest child of the gods.
It's Gillinane! She brought a dragon!
Worse! That's an arch...
We have to get inside! Stick close, Mila! Davern, you okay?
Wardens! We can sense an archdemon. I can hear the calling. Splitting it. But I'll make it.
Ih, caiu.
How you doing, Mila?
Don't worry about me.
This whole plan just got a lot harder. How's Lucana's gonna kill a cloud with a dagger?
One thing at a time. For now, let's not die out here.
There's also a lot of Darkspawn down there. Is Weisshaupt cold?
It's never fallen.
Detona esses aqui. Tá com cimento.
Witness my most perfect creation. Powerful, quick. And I have returned much of our cunning.
Alright, repetiu o combo.
My creation's power is greater than any weapon you possess. The final blight is upon you, Wardens.
Filho da puta, que conseguiu acertar uma em mim ainda.
Cease struggling. Lie down. My dragon will be swift.
That's been sorted.
E a menininha, cadê?
Good luck.
Archdemons attacking the north wall.
Signal of retreat. Fall back to the trap.
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke.
Try the horns.
The archdemons too loud.
No one's retreating.
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap. Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall.
Janos is dead.
Rook, what are you doing here?
Ajudando, tentando não morrer. Você não ouviu? Tava numa batalha. Ajudando.
You need all the help you can get.
You've caused enough trouble. Arrest them.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward. We'll stop the enemy outside the walls.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the blight. Order every blade out of Weisshaupt.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
Acabe com o primeiro guardião e assuma o comando. Sejamos razoáveis. Tente convencer o primeiro guardião. Foda-se.
Can't say I didn't try.
Fiz dele um inimigo, mano.
No! Listen to Rook. That's an order. Okay, Rook. I assume you have a plan.
This dragon trap. Tell me about it.
It was built 900 years ago to stop an archdemon, but...
Get down!
Eu não queria perder tempo discutindo com ele não, mano. Já tentei muito.
It only has to work once. Let's go!
E eu disse pro Solas que eu ia fazer o necessário, mano. Eu fiz o necessário, meti um socão na boca dele.
You ready?
Have to be. It's us or nobody.
Stay behind. Damn it!
Caralho, doida.
Trapped. You will not hold. Your fortress offers no protection. Enemies you will die. Surrender to your fate. Defeat, death, reconstruction.
Corre aí, meu parceiro.
Your deaths will not be wasted. There is potential for new forms in your flesh.
Got him. Now let's get past this blight.
Right. Then to the trap, which is where?
Far enough, we'll have to fight our way to it.
Como é que eu subo? Tem um baúzão ali.
It's the only way.
Wardens, hang on!
Mano, será que tem lugar que eu tinha cadeado, só que eu não percebi que tinha cadeado e eu não consegui pegar o item? Chapeuzinho tem cara de ser feio, hein?
We're surrounded. Send them reinforcements. They're all
They killed the warden!
God, the lot of
Não. Sobe aí rápido.
Calling reinforcements to the east battlements.
Aren't we at?
The east battlements.
We are the reinforcements.
Caralho, eu quero usar o bagulho, mas não dá, mano.
There's too many! We can't break this siege by ourselves! Not trying to. Just need to trap that archdemon.
Caralho, mano, esse bichinho é muito chato.
Push ahead! We have to keep moving!
Caralho, onde mais tem bagulho? Ah, acendeu ali.
We're good, Rook! Keep moving.
Acendeu ali em cima. Onde mais? Onde mais? Um baúzão. Dá mais dano, mas tem menos abalo. Foda-se, vai, troca.
Oh, this way's blocked! Time to improvise. Maybe that ballista can help. If we can get all the gunk out of it. Why not shoot the dragon with it?
It's not a dragon. And it takes more than a ballista to kill one.
There! We can get through! Soak in the dark spot! Watch out! Two horse! What does that mean?
The outer defenses have been breached. Efka must be ordering a retreat.
Caralho, bicho tanca, hein? O bichão tancou.
We're getting close. We'll cut across the wall.
This is the wall. It's gone.
There's another way to the trap. Through the library.
Existia
Takes longer, but it'll get us there.
Let's do it. Just curious, what happens when the first warden wakes up? Hoping he won't. I decked him pretty hard.
There, across the way. That's the library. We'll go down through the barracks to get there.
Better than being exposed on the walls.
E fechou aqui com o podridão.
on the wall.
This is the only way.
I don't like that sound.
It's coming from the gate.
It sounds like 10,000 darkspawn knocking on the door.
Destroy that blight, or there'll be no end to these darkspawn.
Bem destruído.
Good work, everyone.
Look! Up here!
Emmerich! We're trying to find a way out of this.
The torch will lead the way. Be mindful of the darkspawn.
Wardens are rallying at a bell tower. You can get out there.
See you soon. You hear that? Must be the bell tower. It sounds pretty close.
Caralho, meu lugar tá cheio desses porra.
Right here's where I took my vow. Right.
Great! Do they ever stop coming? Only if we kill Gillinan.
Puta. Fica tirando essa porra de espinho em mim, mano. Ei, que beleza. Ah, qual é? Eu tinha apertado pra defender. É, ó, o ataque forte, ele tá tirando bastante escudo desses bichos. Vem aqui. Caralho, eu tô tomando desse giro, hein?
That did it.
The bell's still ringing. Let's get there.
There, the bell tower ahead. We can get out of this mess.
Hang in there. We'll find another way. Now what do we do? I don't know. But we don't quit. There's a way up.
Keep moving. The others ran ahead. Fingers crossed for another way out.
Library's not far.
Oh boy.
We can do this.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
Cold sinking hope. Your blood knows you'll die here.
Tá especial aqui, velho.
Your tactics are primitive. Old cuttings. Desperate thoughts. None will save you.
Caralho, mano.
Your blighted blood is fine material. I will feed to what I craft from your corpses.
We really need to shut her up.
É...
How? We can't do anything about Gillinan until the archdemon's dead. She's invulnerable.
Caralho.
That was the last one.
Como é que eu subo ali? Ah, ali. Vai lá.
You got it.
Achei que fosse esse tipo. Tá, e daqui tá menos abalo, mas mana máxima. Ah, vai, dropa aí. Tem mais um ponto de mana ali agora.
Rook!
Lucanus! Hurry! Open the gate!
I wouldn't advise it!
Just do it!
Trouble ahead.
Corre, seus bichos do caralho.
But if I'm still standing, you've got to fight. Now,
Tem baú por aqui. Tem baú por aqui.
She can handle it. We have to get out of here.
3 horns? What's that for?
Means we make our last stand.
Como é que eu abro? Puta merda, eu não vou conseguir abrir isso. Não parece ter caminho de negócio. Merda. Ah, não, tem sim, aqui embaixo. Sobe, minha filha. Obrigado. Dá mais dano. Pode botar.
Not anymore. Back! Back! No! Go back!
Porra.
Go back! There is no back!
Tem essa escada aí.
Up here!
Aí, garotinha, boa.
Mila, you're a lifesaver.
Darkspawn almost had you for lunch.
Well, let's not hang around for dinner. Come on.
Did you find your dad yet, Mila?
No!
I'm sure he's around.
Aí descobre que o pai dela é o primeiro guardião.
Quick! Inside the library. Not so fast! Dark spot! Cut him down! Can't get stuck out here.
Let him try. I'm good at killing those.
Darkspawn! The Great Wardens hide! Tear them from their tower!
Mila! Find somewhere safe to hide!
I'll be over here!
Ô, carai. Não, tô fazendo errado.
Watch out! Another ogre! This isn't over yet!
Your battle is already lost!
Caralho, esses bichos é chato, cuzão.
You ever fight this many?
I knew that one's cousin last week. Must have pissed him off.
Ô, caralho.
Overrun!
Tá uma putaria generalizada aqui, hein?
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yes, you can! We didn't come this far for nothing!
Take the waters, but keep your flesh.
Ô, caralho. Ah, tá sem habilidade, né?
The ghouls are back.
Persistent bastards! They made a run for the library! They're trying to get inside! Not before we do. Stop them!
É, tô tentando achar a origem desses negocinhos aí, maldito. Eita, tem bicho na porta.
The door's locked! We're trapped! Can we make our last stand if we have to? We're coming! We're coming!
Vamos lá, garotinha, corre. Não fica pra trás. Falta uma musiquinha aí, na real, tá ligado? Uma parada mais emocionante.
You're alive. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If this door doesn't hold, all bets are off.
What about the dragon trap?
The trap will work. Take it from a blacksmith. You set it off and get out of the way.
Dad!
Mila!
I told you not to get lost.
Hope she wasn't too much trouble.
E nada, ela salvou minha vida. O tempo todo. Ela pode trabalhar pra nós. Ela pode trabalhar pra nós.
Can we hire her?
You don't have enough gold.
The real problem is getting that dragon to land.
Lucanis, the dagger. I guarantee this'll get Gillinean's attention.
And then?
She sends the archdemon after me. We trap it, Davrin kills it, and Lucanis, you take your shot.
Just like that.
A gente tem que tentar. Nossa única opção, a gente tem que tentar.
It could work.
More likely you'll die trying.
If I don't try, a lot more people will die. Today, then tomorrow. It won't end.
Right. Then let's do this. While the wardens still listen to me.
Evka, you're alive.
The Blight and I had a little disagreement. I'll rally the others. Someone decked the first warden and left me in charge.
I was practicing for an archdemon. Let's get to it.
I know a way to the trap.
Beleza.
Once this is over, there's an older loop.
Recuperado de Ostagar.
Movie in here that could be our escape.
Yeah, it, kind of fell out of the building.
Oh? Well, if I can borrow some of your people, we'll get it right again.
Beleza, bora lá.
What happened here? Gillinean.
She's infecting everything.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
Great. Once we clear out the blight, at least.
A insígnia brilhante do bastião. É melhor que a minha. Finalmente. Carta de doação. Esses textos eram os pensamentos de Christoph, verdadeiros, sobre o que era ser a guarda. Eu rezo para que a memória dele, o que ele deixou para trás, possa ser mais que uma coleção de relatos de Amarantine. Acima de tudo, devemos nos lembrar do homem que ele foi. Quem ele era antes do seu... quem ele era antes do que se tornou.
When we trap this archdemon, doesn't a Grey Warden have to kill it? Isn't that how it works?
It's true. And die doing it.
What?
It's complicated, but every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
To die?
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Will be soon enough.
What about Lucanis? Isn't still supposed to kill the Gillinean cloud?
That's why we came here.
But how? She's in the sky.
Esse daqui tá dando mais dano.
One impossible thing at a time.
Asas de Argentita da Coragem. Nem todas as histórias devem terminar em sacrifício, por um ato de coragem altruísta e por recomendações da Alice Fontaine. comandante da guarda. Concedemos as asas de Argentita da coragem para o guardião Gordon Blackwall, onde 7 pessoas da nossa ordem poderiam ter morrido. Todas agora vivem. Subir ali.
Let's get out there.
Relatos reescritos, um diário com grande parte do seu conteúdo coberto propositalmente com tinta para ficar ilegível. Uma série de locais de Ferelden sugere que quem escreveu estava rastreando alguém. O último registro permanece. Era do dragão, o último local abandonado. O Malcolm foi transferido. Quando? As chaves dos segredos das criaturas sombrias não podem ser perdidas. Beleza.
There's the way out.
There! That griffin statue. I'll get Gillian's attention. Let's get you through this mess.
Behold, an archdemon's wrath. Your fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied.
Tô na ilha, velho.
Screams, prayers,
And now I die.
Vai ter que morrer com estilo.
Hey, Gillian! Come down here and fight!
Porra.
the dreadful's knife. Retreat!
Oh, crap. Come on, come on.
Certifica que o dragão morreu, pelo amor de Deus.
Davrin.
Give Asan a hug for me.
Stand down, Warden. My war, my glory.
Acredita em mim agora?
I thought we'd have to do this all by ourselves.
Watch and learn.
Ah, não devia dar falar pra ele fazer isso não, mano.
Authority of Weisshaupt, I hereby declare this blight at an end.
Tá porra. Quer saber? Ainda bem que ele foi.
A waste of useful blood.
dele deu pro dragão? Ah, tá. Que porra é essa, mano?
What is that?
The real archdemon.
The other one was just a warm-up?
É, eu dei dash pro lugar errado.
We're not invulnerable!
Witness a warrior's blood to birth your destruction! Desperate plans.
Queima. Tá faltando uma música aqui, hein?
Nice, Valara. Thank you! Get clear.
Fácil. Que bichinho moleza, mano.
This feels wrong! We spooked Gillinane. Maybe she wants to talk.
Isana ilas balan.
Tomar no cu, hein? Aí daqui vai ter que ser na força bruta.
Thy creation has many shapes. Take the mortals, make the flesh worm.
Not good!
This is no archdemon I've ever heard of.
Can you still kill it?
So long as it bleeds.
Think we're wearing it down!
Keep at it. You have to...
Meu Deus, o bagulho focou outro dragão, mano.
New appetites to be sated.
Caralho.
Pulsing, starved for flesh. She will consume you all.
Belara, me cura aí, velho. Tá, eu falei que tá fácil, mas tá chato agora.
You got him wrong.
Vira na cabeça, pelo amor de Deus. Mandar a Belara e ele atacar, viu, mano? conseguindo esgotar muito nele. Mano, tá faltando uma trilha sonora aqui, velho. Muitos jogos ultimamente tá tendo esse problema, na minha opinião. Tá ligado? Como ele podia ter uma bagulho épico e não tá tendo.
But heart untouched. Avenge yourself!
Tá esse dano na cabeçona desses povos aqui. Morreu, né?
I think it's time you left, Gillenane. You can't win this.
Ok, vai vir 3 cabeças agora?
Tear the mortals asunder!
Oh, that one looks really angry.
Who knew the trap would be the easy part?
It's Gillenane's last stand. We can do this.
Ah, ele tacou 2 vezes.
Consume their flesh, shatter their bones.
Ou foca os bichos, ele não foca exatamente o negócio embaixo, né? Retorne pra ela.
Make it hurt.
Watch your back.
Go again.
Ah, tá. Fiquei bicho errado, mano. De novo. Defendi. Caralho.
I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
Eu falei que tava fácil, mas tá difícil.
Harness, where are you? Be ready to take your shot.
Foi. Ah, falta uma musiquinha só, mano. Pra deixar uma parada épica, tá ligado?
Kill it! Now, Lucanus, finish her!
Cortamos o rosto dela.
Let's go!
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the alluvion! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
Parte 8 não há sacrifício maior. Caralho, então a gente falhou, mano.
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weisshaupt. And the wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
Vão fazer coisas piores. Ilanem vai pagar. Morreram de forma heróica. Vamos, né, dar aquela exaltada
Those
neles.
wardens fulfilled their oaths. They saved lives. Heroes, all of them. If not for them, how many civilians would have died?
In death, sacrifice. The warden's oath.
Right.
But it starts with in-war victory. I don't have much hope for victory here.
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins?
Yeah?
The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Tá, entendi. Agora esquece. Honrem quem morreu. A gente é uma equipe. Vocês têm que se acalmar. Ainda temos uma tarefa. A gente é uma equipe.
We're on the same side here, and for the same reasons. We all saw the terror these gods will bring, and chose to stand against it. This team needs to depend on each other, to unite against impossible odds. That's the only hope we've got.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly got her.
Nearly. But you and Spite are not of one mind, Lucanus. Fighting for control, it's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself, after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
The Nodester fallen? What it means for my people?
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
Temos que achar as divindades. Você tem razão, Emmerich.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We must be ready for them. That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you send word to Evka? See if she has any rested scouts.
Scouts? Why?
The The Darkspawn that attacked Weisshaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the gods' trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weisshaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Minrathous. What the Venatori have done. What they're still doing.
These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back. Clear our heads.
E a Neve tá com cara de tô puta, mano.
So, how do you think that went?
Tô bem quanto podia. Bem mal.
Davrin was still upset there at the end. That's his right, after the horrors at Weisshaupt, but I hoped I'd gotten through to him.
They stopped fighting when you told them to. That's something.
Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. Or even Nev. She's taking Minrathous hard.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
Missão concluída. O cerco de Weisshaupt. Gillenane fez um cerco em Weisshaupt. O arquidemônio dela destruiu uma grande parte da fortaleza da Guarda Cinzenta. Mesmo assim, Devrin conseguiu matar o arquidemônio e o Lucanus feriu Gillenane, lembrando a divindade de que agora ela é imortal. Mas abalo. Ativar uma bomba arcana agora vai trocar. Beleza, vamos falar com a galera.
Oh, hi, Rook. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, you know, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Eu também.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. Whole lot of elven customs are feeling kinda weird right now.
I'm worried about our people. Or more like how other people see us. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Passado, eu sei. É passado.
They, not we, but they, did some bad things. But it was thousands of years ago. Since then, we've been on the back foot, fighting for our survival. The elven gods aren't who we are. Not anymore.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
Continue sendo você mesma.
I don't know. But you're kind and compassionate, and that matters. It makes a difference.
Rook, that means a lot. Thank you. But is it really that easy? Does kindness make up for it? What our people did, I mean?
The Evanuris did those things, and they did them to our people.
Yeah. It's hard all of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
De nada.
Hey, anytime. It's what I'm here for.
Right. It's a good thing to be here for. See you later, Rook.
See you later. Beleza, vamos falar aqui com Lucanis.
Lucanis? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
Todo mundo erra.
This can't be the first time you've missed a target, right? And what did you do before?
I never miss. I thought I still had this. Whatever else I am, I'm a professional. After the ossuary, I thought at least I could still take out a target. I need to work.
Ter descanso. Você precisa de descanso, meu filho.
You might need sleep more than work at this point.
You might be right.
It's not over. Just take care of yourself for now, okay?
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. I should check in with the crows. Whatever the word is, I'll let you know. There's nothing like work to focus the mind.
Me pergunto se, de acordo com a escolha que eu fiz lá de Minratos, bastante coisa aí teria mudado. Tá ligado? Eu queria saber o quão é pesado as consequências dessas escolhas aqui nesse jogo, tá ligado? De em diante, assim. Não só com o cenário do personagem. Sei lá, tipo, vai se eu fosse pra Minratos, agora o Lucanis acertava, sei lá, tá ligado?
Davrin, about Weisshaupt.
Muito.
Davrin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe Weisshaupt is gone. It's always been there, protecting the world.
Wasn't supposed to be like this. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
Eles que estejam aqui, siga em frente. Morreram lutando.
There's no getting them back, but at least they died heroes.
And I should have joined them. A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they're supposed to die.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weisshaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a song to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
Você consegue. Vem de volta. Vem de volta.
That's more like it. Good to have you back.
Somebody has to feed his feathery butt.
You live to serve, my friend.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now.
Pô, mano, os dois mascotes do game é muito legal, mano.
While you
O
sort
Ação
that
e o
out,
Manfred.
maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the
Adorei os
hatchet.
dois, mano.
Yeah,
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
Muito bem, vou falar com quem agora? Dê a Davrin o tempo para descobrir informações. Fale com a Nive.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Café parece duvidoso. Pode ser o estilo de Tevinter. O Canis ficou chateado. Pode ser o estilo de Tevinter.
Maybe that's how it's done in Minrathous.
Oh no. Give Lucanus credit. It's terrible.
You need a stronger word for terrible.
So, what's the coffee for?
What isn't it for? The Venator used the dragon attack for a power grab. Now they treat Docktown like their personal playground. I've heard more cries for help than I can count. And now the Threads have reached out.
The Minrathous crime syndicate.
Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The Threads do it all. They stay out of slavery and they hate Venatori. Enough to keep picking fights. My contact in the Threads, Alec, wants to talk. He doesn't reach out for nothing.
A cidade passa por uma fase. Eu estou pronta para ajudar. A cidade passa por uma fase.
The situation with the Venatori, it's fallen apart so fast.
In Docktown, we don't get a lot of people in our corner. What do you think that looks like?
There must be a way to help. A way I can help.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Mano, depois eu acho que vou querer jogar esse jogo de novo pra ver e fazer escolhas diferentes pra ver a diferença, tá ligado? Igual eu fiz com Mass Effect. Mass Effect fez um bagulho assim, eu joguei ele 2 vezes pra ver todas as diferenças que dá pra fazer de escolhas, tá ligado? Menos o Andrômeda não cheguei a zerar, foi só 1, 2 e o 3. Carta com o selo da Guarda Cinzenta. Rook, estamos enfrentando a podridão como podemos por aqui. Ter mais pessoas da guarda ajudou, mas ainda estamos nos recuperando. Eu tenho tentado visitar e medique local quando posso. Elo é uma boa pessoa tentando lidar com muitas mudanças. Isso não me impediu de ajudar. Elo não gosta de ser um fardo. Mas se vocês acabarem se encontrando, por que não pergunta como ele está? Épica. Pô, meu, meteu os bagulho neutro até no diálogo aqui, velho. Porra. Vamos vir falar aqui com Solas. Sola de sapato.
The fall of Weisshaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Estou triste, estou abalada, estou furiosa. Me preocupo com a equipe.
Right now, I'm more concerned with how the team is doing.
I expect their morale is shaken after what happened.
Eu sei que a equipe é capaz. Não param de discutir. Estão com medo. Eu sei que a equipe é capaz.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances. But those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead. Even to their deaths, if necessary.
Não posso dar essa ordem. Eu sei.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weisshaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult, neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
Entendi.
I'll be ready.
One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Ih, já tô vendo que vou ter que... Em algum momento eu vou ter que fugir. Vou ter que mandar um recua, recua, meu parceiro. Beleza. Tá, então aqui acabou essa... Ah, tem que falar... Nossa, tem mais missão secundária, meu Deus. Será que eu devia ter feito as secundárias que eu tinha pego antes de fazer essas, mano? Feito essa missão aí de Weisshaupt.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear.
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatash. Shokratoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
Parece que você conseguiu.
Looks like you got him under control eventually.
Yeah.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the Blighted Dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Husberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the Blighted Dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
E agora, quem mais quer falar comigo? Darwin, Canis e Belara. Pô, podia ser igual o Metafor Persona, né? Você só clica o botãozinho lá, você já dá um TP na galera. Vamos lá, Belara aqui primeiro. Coloca aqui embaixo, né?
Oh, Rook. Sorry, I mean... Hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you, where we found the archive. You know, just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Ballora.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
Mas não foi você. Se é o que você quer, mas não foi você.
Ballora, they know what they're doing. It's not on you.
Isn't it? If I missed something, if that artifact turned back on, let's start looking where we met earlier, where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Ready for what?
For anything.
Ok. Vou falar com o Lucanis aqui agora.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad, I take it.
Venatori and Treviso. Like I thought. One of them might know where Zara is. Biago has crows watching them. We find them. We find Zara.
Consegue.
It'll be fine. Just a stroll in Treviso. We'll get her, Lucanis.
We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
Mano, tem uns diálogos que é tão simples pra pegar a missão. E tem outros que, mano, dá mó volta. Vai entender. Vou falar aqui com ele. Nossa, os dois pets da equipe.
That's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
O Borno só presta atenção. Manfred come?
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either. But it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Oh, now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
Vou fazer gracinha.
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry, that's all I got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Tá, beleza. Então agora a gente deixa aí. Personagem. Não. Equipe. Tem 2 pontinhos aqui, né? Equipar aqui. Opa. Quem mais aqui? Davrin, tem 2 habilidades. Vou equipar essa última aqui. Deixa eu ver. Grito de batalha, aquisição, raio efetivo, 100%. Vou upar um desse. Morte de cima, no impacto, causa 50% do dano sofrido pelo alvo e a todos os alvos inimigos no raio de 6 metros. Com uma detonação, você ganha mobilização. O que é mobilização? Pessoas da equipe causam mais dano. Harding, tem 2 aqui também. Essa daqui tá cura. Vamos ver aqui. No impacto, o tiro agora se divide, atingindo até 2 alvos inimigos adicionais. Interessante. Dano de detonação. Detonação faz com que o efeito de esgotamento seja permanente. Não é possível replicar. Acho que eu vou nesse. No Canis, tem 2 pontos também. Dano contra a saúde alta, 30%. Saúde baixa. Vou colocar saúde alta. Vou pegar as 2 últimas aqui assim. E até o teste não tem nada. Ah tá com exclamação por causa daqui, né? Ô caralho. Temos 3 pontinhos. Ah, é porque não... Nossa, falta um nível pra liberar essa porra. Não tô gostando dessa habilidade aí não, hein. Aqui ele vai detonar supressão. Pode ser interessante. Esse daqui vai aplicar fraqueza. Aplica fraqueza também. Esse daqui não aplica porra nenhuma. Detona. Mano, esse pá, vou pegar essa habilidade aí, foda-se. Aí eu vou vir aqui no meu personagem. Aí eu acho que eu vou... Vou tirar esse. Botar esse. E eu acho que é isso. Agora também seria o momento perfeito para fazer as missões secundárias, né? Quer ver aqui no mundo? Tem aqui as missões. Então, vou fazer o seguinte, vou encerrar o vídeo aqui. No próximo vídeo eu vou fazer essas missões secundárias de todos os personagens. E tentarei fazer a missão principal também. Vou ter que fazer essa daqui do caso do cisne atolado. E vamos ver, né? Eu tô me perguntando muito se eu tivesse escolhido Minratos pra salvar em vez da nossa cidade lá. Se agora no final a gente teria de fato matado a Glenn ou não. O primeiro guardião lá, ele morreria ou não. Então, tipo, eu tô me perguntando muito isso. Porque, né? Como é a primeira vez que tá jogando, eu não sei o que aconteceu. O que pode acontecer se eu escolher outras coisas. E isso tá me fazendo querer muito jogar o jogo mais uma vez. Mas aí eu jogarei em off, não faria vídeo não, eu acho. A não ser que eu vá pra platina. Porque nem isso eu sei se eu vou querer fazer realmente. Mas é isso. Então, no próximo vídeo a gente vai fazer tudo isso daí. E é isso. E agradeço demais quem acompanhou o vídeo até aqui. Não esqueça de deixar seu like, se inscrever no canal, comentar o que você está achando do jogo. E dicas e sugestões de jogos que vocês gostariam de ver por aqui. Vejo vocês no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e fui!